North Florida as the ladies in blue take to the pitch for their home opener in their inaugural season against Dade County FC on the First Coast tonight. Good evening and welcome to Southern Oaks Stadium on the campus of Jacksonville University here in Jacksonville. My name is Mike Jenkins. My colleague tonight is former Plymouth Argyle and Cambridge United defender and the new women's head coach at JU, Ryan Moon.
Hey, happy to be here. Thank you.
The Armada are at home tonight for the very first time in club history as they welcome Dade County FC. Last week, the Armada went on the road and defeated FC Prime in Coral Gables by a score of 3-0. Paige McSwiggan would score the first goal in team history in the 12th minute of a beautiful assist from Logan Gonzalez to go up 1-0. Gonzalez would get her first of the season as she broke in on goal, rounded the keeper, and slotted it home, making it 2-0 in the 22nd minute. Bella Ruggiano would score the third and final goal of the evening in the 37th minute, giving the Armada the 3-goal cushion that they rode to victory in South Florida. Welcome, Ryan. Let's take a look at tonight's keys to the game. First for the visitors from Dade County.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be important tonight to get a fast start. Obviously, it's Dade County's first game of the season, so they're going to come out flying with a lot of energy today. So it's going to be important for the Armada to kind of shut that down early doors and kind of settle into the game. Speaking of energy and fast starts, the weather today, there's a little bit of cloud coverage right now, but, don't let it fool you. We're sweating here, so it's going to be important that they manage those energy levels throughout the game, use some of the depth. The coaches are going to use some depth in the squads. And then, obviously tonight is the Armada's inaugural home game, which is a massive thing for the club. So, I'm sure there's going to be a great crowd here tonight. There's going to be some energy, some nerve, some excitement from the team, and they're going to have to settle into the game as quick as possible and, manage those emotions as they go into it.
This is a night that the team's been looking forward to for a really long time, and I know the GM and president, Nathan Walter, is very excited about this event this evening. Coming up, starting lineups as the Alive Credit Union pregame show continues here on Action News Jax, home of the Jacksonville Armada. Credit Union. Jacksonville Armada would like to thank Alive Credit Union for its support this 2024 season.
People helping people is at the core of what Alive Credit Union is all about, and it's been that way for over 70 years. From 1954 to 2024, the mission remains to inspire financial wellness and give you a financially fit lifestyle. Alive Credit Union and its employees are committed to not only serving their valued members, but also our community here in Northeast Florida. That commitment includes a partnership with the Action Sports Jax 24/7 team as the presenting sponsor of all Armada men's and women's broadcasts this summer. Action Sports Jax and Alive Credit Union, a partnership that just makes sense when it comes to covering Northeast Florida. Alive Credit Union's commitment to our community also involves serving the financial needs of our first responders through the recent merger partnership with City and Police Federal Credit Union. Join the community and become a member of Alive Credit Union today. Find out the many ways you can be inspired in financial wellness at alivecu.coop.
Imagine a brokerage platform that gives agents the flexibility to move between comp plans so that they can spend their entire career in one place while earning stock and recruiting other agents. And imagine the entire enterprise is created and backed by a proven industry innovator. Now imagine this platform already exists. Imagine you own this platform. Imagine how large you can grow, how much revenue share you can earn. Just imagine.
This is Jacksonville University. It's not just a perfect place for sunny waterfront beauty shots. Although, here you choose the future you want. How? By defining it yourself. You customize your path and make it one of a kind. You want to build a future where you decide what impact you make? You want to create a life that's limited by nothing but your own ingenuity? You've come to the right place.
Hey everyone, Olivia Tasley here from Action Sports Jax to tell you all the different ways you can watch our new 24/7 network. 3 easy steps. You don't even need a pen and paper to write it down. Step number 1, download the app. Search Action News Jax in your app store either on your phone or your smart TV. Then, once you're on the app, click on that little drop-down menu in the upper left-hand corner with the 3 little lines. That'll show you these options, and boom, right here, click Action Sports Jax 24/7, and you will be brought to our continuous stream channel. That app can be accessed through all these different platforms, whether you have Roku, Fire TV, Smart TV, Apple TV, or Google TV, you can find our app. Now, if you don't have access to the app, don't worry. We still got you covered. We're across all social media platforms from Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, Twitch. We have a podcast channel. Plus, check out our short reels on our TikTok. Action Sports Jax 24/7. It's on all the time and everywhere.
New to town or always been in town, everyone is always looking for a good pizza place. Our place is Donato's Pizza. We love it and still do love it. When I tell my family I'm coming to Donato's, they say, wait a minute, you got to order some for us. So this is not all for me. Let me tell you what the Martinos get when we put an order in. Well, pepperoni pizza, we usually get more than one of these. And then there's the works, a little bit of everything. And then this is the pizza that can be polarizing for some out there. I don't know why. Hawaiian pizza, some love it, some don't. At Donato's, you're going to love it, especially with that cinnamon sprinkled on top. Try the pizza my family likes or try your favorite. Right now, you can use the code Brent20 and get 20% off your order. Every viewer and listener is important to us, and at Donato's Pizza, every piece is important. From fresh ingredients to the dedicated team members and you, the valued customer. Donato's Pizza, where every piece comes together for a winning combination. Jax Beach and Mandarin locations. Donato's Pizza, every piece is important.
Guess who's back?
Get your tickets at JacksonvilleArmada.com. When you think sports, you think Action Sports Jax, the official station of the Jaguars, on location for every game. But the most experienced team in town doesn't stop there. From high school football to the big events in the area, Action Sports Jax is always on. Now, we take that to a new level. Action Sports Jax 24/7 is around-the-clock coverage of the teams you love and the moments you can't miss. The best local sports in Jacksonville on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
International soccer returns this summer. Don't miss Premier League clubs Wolves and West Ham in Jacksonville as they compete for their first trophy of the season, the Stateside Cup, July 27th at Everbank Stadium. Tickets as low as $35. Buy yours today at StatesideCup.com.
Welcome back to Southern Oak Stadium here in Jacksonville for a special evening as the Jacksonville Armada play their first ever home game for their women's team in the River City. Ryan, let's take a look at the starting lineups. First for Dade County and Coach Felix Matz. They're going to begin in a 4-3-3 formation. Now Alice Gill in net tonight for Dade County. Ali Picasso at left back, Natalia Nyberg and Johanna Espinal at center back, and Laura Rodriguez is on the right side of defense. Elisha Robinson starts in the holding center midfielder role. Christy Kint and Mauen Griffiths start in the central midfield. Up front, it's Emily Rodriguez on the left and Analia Cespedes starting at right wing. Sophia Carvajal will be the target at striker. Now let's take a look at the lineup tonight for Coach David Goff in the Armada, brought to you by LPT Realty. The Armada will come out in a 4-3-3 with Gretchen Duttenhofer in net for the ladies in blue. She's joined in defense by number 27, Kylie Overstreet, and number 4, Billy Balicki, and number 14, Maggie Mace manning the center. On the right side, it's number 16, Olivia Winter. In the midfield for the Armada, number 11, Chloe Chivers, number 6, Liz Ann Fogarty, and number 10, Paige McSwiggan. Up top, on the left-hand side, is number 26, Bella Ruggiano, number 9, Logan Gonzalez manning the middle, and number 7, Tate Truitt, will cause chaos on the right wing for Jacksonville. Ryan, like or dislike some things in this lineup?
Yeah, I mean, for sure what stands out for me in a home opener like this one is the back four for Armada with Hannah Billicky leading the way there. Obviously, captain, starting centre-back. She's going to lead the way. It's going to be important today to see that communication from her and pulling things together. And then obviously getting on the front foot with Logan Gonzalez in the 9. You know, she's coming off an unbelievable game where she had a goal and 2 assists, and you know it's going to be crucial for her to get on the right foot today and get on right away.
When we return, Action News Jax's Stuart Weber was out of practice this week with the ladies. We will hear from him after the break. This is the Alive Credit Union pregame show.
International soccer returns to Jacksonville this summer. Don't miss your chance to see teams from the biggest league in the world in Northeast Florida as they compete for their first trophy of the season, the Stateside Cup. Be there when Premier League clubs West Ham and Wolves take the pitch July 27th at Everbank Stadium, home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Tickets are on sale now for as low as $35 at statesidecup.com.
Ancla Dorada. The official bear of your Jacksonville Armada.
Thank you for making Action News Jax the best in Jax and Folio's Best of Jax 2023. Best TV station, Best TV newscast, Best TV morning show. Chandler Morgan voted Best TV anchor. The Chief, Mike Burrish, voted Best meteorologist. And Brent Martineau voted Best TV sports anchor. And while you're on the go, Best news website and Best local blog, The Burrish Blog. Thank you for making Action News Jax local coverage you can count on.
What started out as better people, better projects just keeps getting, well, better. That's Better Exterior Solutions, ready to help you create a better outdoor experience. Check this out. Motorized pergolas are the latest in technology to transform your outdoor space. Beautiful day? Let the sun shine through. Summer rainstorm? These pergola systems close automatically to keep the weather out. From residential to commercial uses, Better Exterior Solutions has products customized to meet virtually any existing architectural structure. With retractable awnings, screens, and hurricane shutters too, if you want unparalleled quality and expertise, you need Better Exterior Solutions. Get a free estimate by visiting betterexteriors.com or calling 904-902-4999. Better Exterior Solutions. Experience better.
Imagine a brokerage platform that gives agents the flexibility to move between comp plans so that they can spend their entire career in one place while earning stock and recruiting other agents. And imagine the entire enterprise is created and backed by a proven industry innovator. Now imagine this platform already exists. Imagine you own this platform. Imagine how large you can grow. How much revenue share you can earn. Just imagine.
Everyone loves a good game night. Here you don't have to be the host. You don't have to clean up. They bring the food and drinks to you, and you can watch whatever you want on the big screens. It's more than a card room. It's a night full of fun with friends. Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, and now the newest location here in St. Augustine, right off 95 at exit 311. A brand new clean room, a full bar and menu, my favorite sushi in town. And I love the fries too. You don't have to just play poker at Best Bet. That's why I come over here to the table games and play one card poker. That's a pretty good card and a win. One card poker is like war as a kid, you against the dealer. And this isn't the only fun table game to play. A friendly staff, a lot of fun. It's a good night out at Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, and the newest location in St. Augustine. You can be a serious player or a novice. It doesn't matter. If winning equals fun, you're a winner every time at Best Bet. I'll save you a seat, and I'll see you down here at Best Bet St. Augustine.
International soccer returns this summer. Don't miss your chance to see teams from the biggest league in the world in Jacksonville as they compete for their first trophy of the season, the Stateside Cup. Be there when Premier League clubs Wolves and West Ham take the pitch July 27th at Everbank Stadium, home of the Jaguars. With the series trophy on the line, competition will be fierce. Tickets on sale now for as low as $35. Buy your tickets today at statesidecup.com.
The friendliest golf course in town, the Golf Club at Southampton. Local golfers have no shortage of options when it comes to picking a course to play here in Northeast Florida year-round. Yet time and time again, I find myself here at the Golf Club at Southampton. Easy to get to off 210 in St. Johns County. It's family-owned and operated and renowned for being one of the area's most player-friendly. That's just one of the reasons we hold the Action Sports Jax Dream 18 charity golf tournament here each fall. The Mark McCumber design layout is great for all skill levels of golfers, from the guys who bomb it a mile on the range to golfers like me who are just happy to put it in the fairway, which Southampton has very accommodating fairways. And if you need new clubs, come down to the Pro Shop. They'll fit you up and get you a nice new set, like they did for me. For more information on membership or to book a tee time and see for yourself, head over to golfsouthampton.com or call the clubhouse at 904-287-7529. The Golf Club at Southampton. It's the official home of the Action Sports Jacks Dream 18. Make it your home for golf, too. We are back on the Jacksonville Armada pre-match show, getting ready for this one against Dade County FC. I'm Stuart Weber, joined now by Logan Gonzalez, one of our local players on the Armada women's under-23 team. Logan, for you to get a chance to be on this inaugural team, this first team with the Armada, what does that mean to you?
It's super exciting. I appreciate the opportunity. Our coach is trusting in us, and me specifically. I think it's a great opportunity for all of us to come in and represent Jacksonville.
Logan, a Mandarin Mustang. We've got girls from all over the area, all sorts of different high schools represented. I think it really kind of speaks to just the high quality of players in Northeast Florida in this area. And these are all girls you've been competing against for years now.
Yes, correct. I think Jacksonville soccer as a whole is a very competitive environment. Like you said, playing at Mandarin, playing Creekside, players like Paige, like growing up playing against everyone, it prepared us for college. And now we're able to come back and play together and showcase what we have.
And one of the last things I'll topic on here is the fact that Jacksonville University is where the games are played. It's where you're playing your college games, and a handful of your teammates as well. There's that big connection of Dolphins from the college game now to the summer with the Armada.
Yes, it's very fun. I'm happy and grateful for the opportunity for the girls that we have from JU representing the Armada. Obviously, playing at my home field specifically, it's no place like home. I think it comes with great positive energy and gives us a momentum that we can bring in and bring the other girls around, and hopefully we're going to be successful on Saturday and games to come.
Logan scored a goal in the opener on the road. She'll look to do the same here this evening against Dade County FC. We'll be right back with more on the Jacksonville Armada pre-match show.
LPT Realty. Jacksonville Armada would like to thank LPT Realty for its continuous support all season long.
This is Jacksonville University. It's not just a perfect place for sunny waterfront beauty shots. Although, here you choose the future you want. How? By defining it yourself. You customize your path and make it one of a kind. You want to build a future where you decide what impact you make? You want to create a life that's limited by nothing but your own ingenuity? You come to the right place.
Guess who's back?
Get your tickets at JacksonvilleArmada.com. Do you have ugly concrete around your home or business? Are you tired of concrete that is cracked, stained, or just plain ugly? Spartan Coatings' range of products provides a surface that is non-porous, easy to clean, antibacterial, and slip-resistant, all with superior durability. Living in Florida nearly my whole life, I know the toll our weather can take on a garage floor. That's why I had Matt and the crew from Spartan Coatings transform this space. And the best part, they did it in one day. It was a professional process from step one. The polyurea and polyaspartic system provides superior flexibility, is 4 times stronger than epoxy coatings, and will withstand temperatures high and low. Plus, it comes with a 20-year warranty. Whether it's a garage floor, patio, pool deck, driveway, or your interior flooring, Spartan Coatings has you covered. To get started transforming your ugly concrete surfaces, call 904-671-3930 or visit SpartanCoatings.com today for your free quote.
I've been telling you about CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing for a long time now. Their drinking water systems remove up to 99% of contaminants. We've had a Connecticut water softener and drinking water system in our home for more than 7 years. You can see the difference whether you're washing clothes, the dishes, or what I like to do most, fill this up for some coffee every morning and mostly all day. Remember, If you're not filtering your water, you are the filter. Don't be the filter. Right now, you can save $1,000 or more when you bundle the Connecticut Premier Softener with a Connecticut K5 drinking water system. The experts at CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing will test your water for free and determine your water score. Don't know your water score? CGC will find out and recommend the appropriate Connecticut water treatment solutions so you can improve it. Call 904-552-1242 or visit cgcwater.com. Financing options available with approved credit. CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing, an authorized independent Connecticut dealer. Florida license number CFC 1432579.
Ancla Dorada. The official bear of your Jacksonville Armada.
A new day, a new traffic headache. But Action News Jax traffic expert Maritza Ross is here to guide all kinds of daily drivers, like the traffic dodgers.
Don't worry, I'm going to get you around this mess on I-95.
The side street seekers.
Now you can exit early on 17 due to
the last-minute leavers.
If you're getting a late start this morning, here are your fastest routes.
So let Maritza save you time on Action News Jax this morning.
People helping people is at the core of what Alive Credit Union is all about, and it's been that way for over 70 years. From 1954 to 2024, the mission remains to inspire financial wellness and give you a financially fit lifestyle. Alive Credit Union and its employees are committed to not only serving their valued members, but also our community here in Northeast Florida. That commitment includes a partnership with the Action Sports Jax 24/7 team as the presenting sponsor of all Armada men's and women's broadcasts this summer. Action Sports Jax and Alive Credit Union, a partnership that just makes sense when it comes to covering Northeast Florida. Alive Credit Union's commitment to our community also involves serving the financial needs of our first responders through the recent merger partnership with City and Police Federal Credit Union. Join the community and become a member of Alive Credit Union today. Find out the many ways you can be inspired in financial wellness at alivecu.coop.
International soccer returns this summer. Don't miss your chance to see teams from the biggest league in the world in Jacksonville as they compete for their first trophy of the season, the Stateside Cup. Be there when Premier League clubs Wolves and West Ham take the pitch July 27th at Everbank Stadium, home of the Jaguars. With the series trophy on the line, competition will be fierce. Tickets on sale now for as low as $35. Buy your tickets today at statesidecup.com.
Welcome back to Southern Oaks Stadium on the campus of Jacksonville University for tonight's inaugural home match between visiting Dade County FC and the Jacksonville Armada. Mike Jenkins, Ryan Moon here with you from Southern Oaks Stadium on a beautiful summer evening. Beautiful for Florida standards. Hot and steamy, but both these teams are probably used to it, both playing in the state of Florida. Ryan, we're looking at tonight's contest, and one of our keys to the game was energy levels. This is our opening match as a group for not only Dade County, who's coming and playing their first game, but for the Armada to have this event be and mean as much to the people in the organization that it does. Talk to me about a little bit about how Jacksonville is going to deal with all those emotions.
Yeah, I think energy levels are something that this game's going to guarantee. Dade County is their first game; they're going to be raring to go. And Jacksonville, even just looking around the stadium and the atmosphere right now, there's bounce houses, there's kids floating around, the supporters are here, the atmosphere's buzzing. Once they get into that game, they're going to have to really take a deep breath, focus in on in between the lines, and start to focus on what's important in the game and manage their emotions really well. Because if they don't, then they could be in. They don't want to go with that goal down early doors. They want to manage it really well so that they can kind of find their feet and settle into the game. There's no hurry for them in this game tonight. One
of the unique things about Jacksonville, both for their men's and now women's teams, is the presence of Section 904. These are the rowdies. These are the crazy Jacksonville fans that show up for the men's games. And now, as you see in that end of the field, the the far eastern end of the field, you have Section 904 setting up what seems to be a raucous atmosphere here at Southern Oak Stadium today. Pretty neat for the girls to have that type of support from a group from the outset.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably something that not many of them, if any of them, have going to have witnessed before. It's going to be exciting for them. It's going to be exciting for their families. It's going to be a great experience.
You're watching the Jacksonville Armada on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network as we await the national anthem and kickoff here on a special night in Jacksonville for the Jacksonville Armada's women's team. This is their inaugural home game in their inaugural season, something that's been on the books for years now and finally started to come to fruition as the bleachers start to fill up with fans. Tactically speaking, what type of game do we expect tonight with the weather being what it is?
Yeah, I think I think both teams are going to want to get a foothold in the game, especially early doors. So it's going to be about finding the moments to press and take control of the game that way. But you're not going to be able to press for 90 minutes and in this heat as well. So they're going to have to manage when they press, pick the right moments, and kind of settle into it. And like we talked about a lot, the fast start to it, and building into the game, and that it's just so important tonight in a game like this. And you go in too fast and you go in too energetic, and this weather's going to kill you early doors. So managing that first 15-20 minutes is going to be important, and then getting that first goal is going to be important too.
WPSL has rules very similar to college rules where you can free sub, and so that might play a huge role tonight in terms of the strategy as well, as we see the ladies substitutes heading over to their benches as we get ready for the walkout of both teams and our national anthem this evening, sung by Courtney Hayes, something she's been waiting for a few weeks now. The young, exciting atmosphere around her debut singing national anthems as the Armada coaches, led by David Goff, coming onto the field as we speak. Season ticket reservations are now open for next year's MLS Next Pro season, and as an added bonus, your commitment gets you free tickets to all the games this summer. Learn more at jacksonvillearmada.com. The ladies walk out for the first time at Southern Oak Stadium. The Armada tonight in white, playing Dade County, who is in the light blue. Correction. The Armada in light blue and Dade County in white. My apologies to those at home. It was not the correct information. So we got the Armada, the girls in blue tonight, walking out with members from Jacksonville Football Club, one of the local clubs. One of the neat things that they do here for men's games and now women's games is have the young kids walk out with the players on both teams, giving them a kind of international feel as they approach midfield.
Great experience for the young uns as well, to look up to the players and start to get that passion and eventually be there one day, hopefully.
My son was part of it last year one time, and all he asked me is, when can I go back and do it again? It was his favorite part of the entire match. So, yeah, something for these young guys and girls to look up to.
And now the starting lineup for yours.
The PA announcer, Louis Irandi, goes through the starting lineups. In net for the Armada, Gretchen Duttenhofer. She is coming off a number of injuries and has played a number of games hobbled over the years. She's finally healthy. She's finally ready to go. And the Armada are excited to have her between the pipes.
Yeah, it was a tough full season for her. Obviously, like you said, through injury and, getting a full spring semester under the belt. And, she's flying right now and, both, with her hands, but also her feet, and doing really well, moving the ball with her feet, which was one of her good strengths. So, she's excited to be back and, at the top of her game right now.
International field to this Armada team this season. You have two Welsh young ladies, number 11, Chloe Chivers, and number 7, Tate Trivet. They are excited to be across the pond playing in Jacksonville this summer for the Armada and Coach David Goff.
The one thing that stands out to me for them is the same thing that happened to me when I got here, is they're going to have to get used to the heat very quickly. When you arrive here, it's just a different type of heat. You got the humidity, and they're going to have to deal with it quickly.
performed by Courtney Hayes.
Now the national anthem performed by Courtney Hayes. Well done by Courtney Hayes, getting us set for kickoff here at Southern Oak Stadium in the heart of Jacksonville. Talking to Dade County head coach Felix Matz and their assistant Manny Arias. They were excited to get their season underway. They've watched other teams in the division play games already, and even though it's on the road, 6 hours down the road from Dade County, they were both chomping at the bit to get their girls out on the field and get their season underway. Talk about the maybe the 15-20 minutes of the beginning of the game where they're going to have to essentially, the Armada is going to have to kind of deal with a storm coming from Dade County.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that, it goes both ways. It's good and bad. They've got a week off where they've got to kind of see some other teams play and figure out some other lineups, but on the flip side, they've been, like you say, chomping at the bit to get going, and they've had to wait and see other teams play when they want to play. So they'll be raring to go, and the Armada know. I expect they probably know a little about Dade County from not seeing them last week. So they're going to have to take, like you say, 15, 20 minutes to figure out who they're up against, what they're up against, kind of some of the principles and habits that they're up against, and they're going to have to manage it. And, one of the things they're really going to have to manage is that energy and excitement of, that they want to show. And, from the flip side, the Armada will be doing that as well. They're in their home opener. They're going to be just as excited with this crowd here, pushing them on. So, they want to go in with a high energy and excitement, but they also want to go in calm-minded and in control of their actions.
A couple of new changes you'll see at Southern Oak Stadium from last season. If you watch any of Jacksonville University of Jacksonville's games, the nets are new. Top-notch nets that we've got in, as well as a backup net behind the goal on the Grove side of the field. State-of-the-art improvements for JU. Yeah, I'm hoping for more to come. And Ali Simmons, longtime friend of mine from the men's side, head coach of the men's team at Jacksonville. He's really put some wheels in motion to improve the programs here, and we're very lucky to have him. Ali is a man when he's driven and he wants to get something done. Yeah, he usually figures out a way to get it done. And he talked to me all last year about some of the improvements he wanted to make, and stepping foot on this campus for the first time in 3 or 4 months the other day, seeing it. That's Ali's handiwork. Yeah, as he probably single-handedly pushed for these improvements to happen.
100%, yeah. He wants it, he'll get it, and he's driven to get it done.
Men's team looking forward to a quality season under Simmons. It'll be a second year, making big strides in their first year under Simmons. He was talking the other day about getting in some guys that he was really excited about and continuing to push forward with this program, which he thinks can be kind of this small school juggernaut that he hopes to build it into.
Yeah, I mean, and he's got the background for it. You know, I mean, I met Ali when he was coaching in England. You know, it was before he even got out here, and he was doing the same thing in England at the university level, and then everywhere he's been, everything he's touched since he's been out here has turned to gold. So I have no doubts that he'll do the same thing here at Jacksonville.
We wait for the opening kickoff here as the referees seem ready to get into action. Brief pause here. Slight pause before the opening kickoff. Keepers looking like they're potentially changing uniforms, maybe a conflict in colors. Both these teams have very similar colors.
I think it might have been Armada's keeper, Duttenhofer. She was wearing blue before, which was a lighter blue, but it might have been a little clash with the colors of the outfield. No clashing colors with that one. Bright yellow.
Yep. She looks like a traffic operative now. I don't think anybody's going to be missing her in the net for Jacksonville. They're all set here. There's the kick from long distance. That would have been a way to start the season.
Never a bad idea, you know, test the waters early.
That was Chivers trying to score in the first couple of seconds, trying to catch Dade County off guard, and it was a nice save once you had to be alert for Gill.
Yeah, not bad effort at all. It's one of those when you're a keeper and you've got to deal with that ball coming at you. You don't want to let that in first ball of the game.
Rodriguez, dangerous cross, cleared out by Jacksonville, but kept in by Dade. Shot there by Griffiths, cleared out by the Armada. That was Olivia Winter passing it forward. Ball played in over the top looking for Gonzalez. Rolls all the way back to the keeper, Gill.
A little bit switched off there right after that first effort on goal. Kind of dropped the doors down for a second there and allowed Dade County to get into the box, but good little bit of last-ditch defending to make the block.
Casio carried it up the field and out of play.
Have some interest where you just don't know.
And Armada throw-in. Flicked forward by the Armada. Looking up top for Ruggiano. Played back to the keeper, Gill, who only has the time to clear it out of play. That'll be an Armada throw.
You can see there already the counter pressure there. Logan Gonzalez, as soon as they lost the ball, going right at the keeper to try and force the mistake. That's some of that early start that we talked about. You know, Dade County is their first game. Jacksonville are going to be trying to catch them off guard here.
Long throw by the Armada. Look in the center of the box, cleared out by Espinal for Dade County. Chivers tries to play it back in and cleared out once again by Dade County. Headed forward. Nicely there by Rodriguez. Steps on it, plays it back. Dade tries to play it long for Rodriguez, only to have the Armada collect and play it back to the keeper, Duttenhofer. Likes to play it out of the back. Played up the field by Bilicki, the captain. Ball down now to Trevette. Plays it into the center. Lost by McSwiggan. Dade County takes over. Stolen back by McSwiggan. Here's Winter. Ball tries to be played through. The keeper, Gill, collects for Dade County. Nice attempt there, trying to play the Armada through.
Yeah, just trying to force it a little bit there. You know, a bit of transition. both teams just trying to get a foothold on the ball at the moment.
Gonzalez shielded off nicely there by Nyberg. Looked dangerous for a moment there, but Gill comes out to collect for Dade County.
Good strong defending, got her arm across, just got the space in between her and the ball and the keeper, and managed to shield it into safety.
Ball played down the field. Header won there by Overstreet. Ball goes out of play. It'll be a Dade County throw. Here's Rodriguez. To Griffiths. To Rodriguez, and now played out wide. This is Picasso. Tries to play long and over the top. She had a willing runner, but she put too much on it. That ball is going to roll out of play for an Armada goal kick. You can kind of see what both teams are trying to do in the first couple of minutes here in terms of how they're trying to play some through balls.
Yeah, both trying to play, which is good to see. You know, it's just the rhythm's not quite there yet for either team, which is expected, you know, the size of the game and being so early in the season. But just dealing with the transition, they'll look to connect a few more passes and settle into the game as they go.
Pass play forward. Here's Trevette. Plays it back. That's Overstreet. Ball played out of play by Dade County. Now ball thrown forward. Here's McSwiggan. McSwiggan fouled. That was Robinson who knocked McSwiggan over, giving the Armada a free kick.
McSwiggan getting on the ball a few times early on here. Looks like she wants to get on and make things happen, and creativity there.
Good game last week with a goal. That was very well taken on the way to their 3-0 victory.
Yeah, the first goal of the account, I think.
First goal in Armada women's history.
Yeah, it's a nice one to have on your resume.
Yep. Ball played long over the top here by Gill. Overstreet knocks it down. Here's Maggie Mace for the Armada. Plays it forward. McSwiggan tries to play it through for Gonzalez. Keeper Gill, fast off her line, clears it out.
I think we might see a lot of that today. Gonzalez just playing off the shoulder, making some good runs to get in behind. She's a willing runner, you know. She likes to make those runs. She's not afraid to make them. It can be very dangerous, especially for the two centre backs. They have to keep going with that run and just looking for that one time that the pass is the right weight and the run's the right speed.
Shivers with the long throw, looking for McSwiggan, who shielded off nicely there by Robinson. Ball headed forward, played by Rodriguez. Trevette in pursuit. Rodriguez plays it wide. And here come Dade County. Nice ball played in there by Kint. Nice play there. It's Picasso. Outside of the foot cross, cleared. Looked like it was Chivers coming back to clear that out of play. That's a Campione Law corner kick. Campione Law, real people helping real people.
Important one now for the Armada. Set piece so early on. They're going to want to make sure that they're organised here. Make sure there's no tricks up the sleeves of the Dade County players. Always a good opportunity in these early moments to get the ball in the box.
Looking center of the box, headed out as far as the near post. Played out by the Armada as Gonzalez is in pursuit.
Billy Billicky with the header away there on the corner.
Ball played down the wing. Here's Rodriguez. Step over. Rodriguez still has it in the corner and tries to play it by Overstreet. Overstreet very nicely takes the ball away and is fouled.
You can always rely on, if the ball is anywhere near Billy Billicky in the air, she is going to win that header. Anywhere in the vicinity of her, she's coming to win it.
Physical defender, plays at JU. Multiple years now as a kind of stalwart of that team. And you look at David Goff, and he truly enjoys Billicky as a person. Loves to have her around, and her leadership qualities are obviously well stated.
Yeah, it's hard not to. I mean, as coaches, you want good people in your programs and on your rosters, and you know she's definitely that. So all stems from that. You can see her now pointing, organising, talking, trying to help her teammates, and you won't get someone that cares for their team more than Hannah Billicky.
Here's the throw-in for Dade County. Rodriguez plays kind of a wing back for Dade County. She loves to get up the pitch, according to Coach Manny Arias. Here she is again, crosses, looking for somebody in the center, cleared out by the Armada. That's McSwiggan, who's taken down and whistled for a foul. And it will be an Armada free kick. David Goff, first home game as the new Jacksonville women's skipper. He was very excited in talking to him earlier this week about the opportunity that he has to build this women's club inside this organization.
Yeah, and I think, there's no better person to do it. He's got the right mentality. He's there for the players. He wants to do it in a modern, cared approach to the teams. And, I think from speaking to some of the players there...
Ball played in for Gonzalez. Taken away, knocked around, and eventually out. Here's Rodriguez for Dade County. Dangerous moments there for Dade County.
But yeah, just speaking to some of the players on Coach Goff, and they're loving playing for him. They're loving the training environment, and what he's having them go through, and it's a very professional environment. And I think there's a lot of belief in the group that he's installed in them, and as a player, that's all they want.
There's Chivers with the long throw, flicked ahead, looking for Gonzalez, rolls away. The keeper Gill comes out and grabs it for Dade County.
I know Coach Goff will be excited. I spoke to him early this morning. Well, I say early afternoon after Man United won the FA Cup final, which he's a Man United fan, so he was chuffed to bits with that one.
We're going to have to talk to him about that.
Yeah, agreed.
As a Chelsea fan, I was not happy to see that result today.
I'm used to it as an Everton fan.
There you go. Glutton for punishment.
Yeah.
Headed out by the Armada. Here's McSwiggan. Tries to play the ball long down the line. Off the head of Espinal. Now played forward. Cleared out there by Picasso. It'll be an Armada throw-in. Looks like Chivers is going to get a lot of these assignments in terms of long throws. It can be such a dangerous proposition when you can throw those long throws into the box and flick it around and hopefully get on the end of something.
Yeah, definitely. And sometimes it slows the game down a little, but in a game like tonight where the heat is right up there, it's nice to kind of stop the game a little bit and get a breather.
Long throw into the box. Knocked around, eventually cleared out by Dade County. That was Rodriguez who tried to clear it, and now here's Chivers with the cross far post, looking for Trevette. Ball over the top of the net. Good look there. Welsh lady to Welsh lady.
Yeah, great ball in from Chivers. Just obviously still out in that wide position from taking the throw in earlier on. Ball was able to come back to her and just dropped it into the back post. It's such a hard one to deal with for a fullback when the ball's coming over your shoulder. You don't know where the winger is. And Trevette just couldn't quite get enough contact on it. Hard one to put back across, but
both of the young ladies in mention here, both have professional playing experience. Swansea City, Chloe Chivers. She has 6 caps for the Welsh national team, especially in her younger days. You look at Tate Trevette, Barrytown United, Welsh Premier League over there. She's a very experienced player, and you could see that in terms of they're looking for each other in those skilled type plays, crossing from one side to the other, trying to take advantage of their savvy on the soccer field.
And I think the longer the game goes on, the more their experience, being a couple of the more senior players in the group, the more their experience will come through.
Ruggiano plays it. McSwiggan tries to cross it. That ball's going to be cleared out by Dade County. That is another Campione Law corner kick. Campione Law, real people helping real people. 12 minutes plus in. Dade County 0, Jacksonville 0, as we await the corner kick from the Armada. It's going to be Chivers to take it. Looking far post. 2 Armada players over there. Ball headed along there by number 6, Lizanne Fogarty. But Gill comes out and grabs it. Now boots it long. And she may have something cooking here. That's Carvajal, who eventually loses possession. There's McSwiggan. Trivers looking long over the top for Logan Gonzalez. Ref blows his whistle. Gonna be a foul on Gonzalez. She goes into her pocket. Be the first caution of the day for Dade County. We'll get you that number momentarily.
Yeah, tactical foul there. I think could have been in a little trouble. Gonzalez just looked like she got the wrong side there for a second and was going to be through.
It's Nyberg who pulls her down. Yeah, it looked like she had a step there. Smart foul by Nyberg.
It's a long game now, though, for Nyberg. She's going to be on a yellow card with, just under 80 minutes to play. She's going to have to be careful with her challenges now. I'm sure Gonzalez and Ruggiana and Trevette will be relishing that. They can, start to go out in 1v1 situations. But again, that Logan Gonzalez getting in behind, as the game goes on, it's going to drop the back 4 in and maybe open up some other space to play in front too.
Shivers stands over this free kick. About 30 yards out, 35 yards out. Here's Chivers. Launches it low. Played off of Dade County and out of play. That's another Campione Law corner kick. Campione Law, real people helping real people. Chivers getting a workout early today. Long throws, corner kicks, set pieces. They got her doing it all.
She's got the GPS monitors on. It's going to be some scattered data on there.
A lot of groundwork for her this evening. Here comes the corner from Chivers. Looks far post. Ball headed back across by McSwiggan. Here's Ruggiano. Shoots! Saved by Gill. Right at the keeper. She gets down easily to take that in. Opportunity there for Jacksonville.
Yeah, Ruggiano getting one on target there. I think she would have hoped to get a little bit more pace on it and a bit more in the corner, but just the main thing there was getting it on target, and she was very calm and composed to settle it down.
Rodriguez looking for Carvajal. Plays it too long. Now that ball's going to roll out of play for a Dade County throw-in.
You can see the Armada now settling into the game a little bit more, having a little bit more possession in the attacking half.
Nice play there. Picasso threw it in. Taken by Robinson in the midfield. Now here's Nyberg for Dade County. Looks wide. Finds Rodriguez. Plays it forward. They try to play it back to Rodriguez. Too far. Rodriguez to Rodriguez. Out of play. It'll be an Armada throw-in.
You can see what they were trying there. Nice little bit of build-up play. Switching the field. Getting across to the right back. And, Rodriguez just trying to bounce it off there, but a little bit too much on the pass.
Thrown by Overstreet for the Armada. There's Chivers. Ball's kicked off of Chivers. Nice play there by Rodriguez to play it off of Chivers for a Dade County throw-in. Here's Rodriguez. Taken away there by Overstreet for the Armada. Tries to play it forward. Can't find McSwiggan. Ball collected by Dade County and played all the way back to the keeper, Gill. Espinal. Plays it out wide. This is Picasso. Plays it up front. Picasso looking to cross. It's off of an Armada defender. Looked like Maggie Mace. That's going to be another Campione Law corner kick. Campione Law, real people helping real people.
Good defending again by Maggie Mace, getting across a couple of times now. Cleaning up in that wide area.
Yep, Billicky standing there at that near post. Just over her head, ball headed out of play. That was Gaffis. That's going to be an Armada goal kick. These will be the times now, right as we're kind of 15, 20 minutes in.
that first, your first wind, the heat's kicking in, just starting to now get to grips with the game, settle in a little bit.
So it looks pleasant on television. Let me tell you right now, it is sweltering outside. 90 degrees, 80% humidity. I mean, it has been a hot one here in Jacksonville today.
And any little moments they get, the goal kicks, or even here with the free kick, where they can just take a breather. I mean, they're not going to get any shade, that's for sure, but just to kind of get their breath back a little bit.
Here's Overstreet for the Armada. Tries to play it long, looking for Trevette. We played too far. That's going to be a Dade County goal kick. Into the 19th minute here at Southern Oaks Stadium in Jacksonville. Score, Jacksonville 0, Dade County 0. And a well-played first 20 minutes as both sides kind of try to feel each other out.
Yeah, there's been some ebbs and flows, and both teams have kind of had their moments. Armada had a couple more so far. But, some set pieces that have been good to test the waters early. And, I think it's been a good start for both teams.
Whereas Gill has had a lot to do. The most important shot she saved was 2 seconds in when they tried to score from midfield off the opening kickoff.
Yeah. I can only imagine what's going through your mind on those ones as well as it's coming. It's an easy one to take, but you don't want to be the one that drops that ball in first kick of the game.
You're on SportsCenter this evening.
Exactly, yeah.
Quickest goal ever in NPSL history. You don't want to be that person. Dade County electing to play it out of the back. Here's Espinal. Plays it forward. Ball's going to roll out of play. It's going to be an Armada throw-in. Overstreet to throw it in for Jacksonville. Played forward there by McSwiggan. Eventually that's going to go off an Armada player, McSwiggan, and out of play. That's going to be a Dade County throw-in. Played back to Laura Rodriguez. She retains possession, beats one defender, plays it into the middle. Now back to Griffiths. Ball played forward, headed out by the Armada. With space, plays it up top. Very nice header there by Espinal. Killing a moment of danger for Dade County.
Yeah, read it very well. Dropped in just as the run-up of the kick came and then was able to just touch the header down.
Ball played down and through.
Yeah, great defending by Espinal.
Duttonoffer collects for Jacksonville. Billicky. Chivers. Long and wide. Looking for Fogarty. Tries to play it through a defender not once but twice. Dogged defending on that side by Picasso. Just plays it back. Here's Chivers. Billicky. Over the top. Ball played over the top again, but referee whistles it for offsides. It's the assistant referee on the far side had his flag up.
It was hard to tell who they were flagging there. Must have been Gonzalez just coming from an offside position back on.
Seen play change a little bit. A lot of through balls early on. Now they're trying to place them over the top.
Yeah, just mixing it up, I think. And, I think the more they kind of get in behind like that, and, Gonzalez has almost been in a couple of times, naturally that back four for Dade County is going to start to drop. And that's going to allow Fogarty and Chivers and the midfield to get on the ball in front of them a little bit more.
Picked off by Dade County. Here is Rodriguez, Emily Rodriguez. Played out by Billicky. It's going to be a Dade County throw-in. This looks to be the hydration break, first half hydration break. The weather reaches a certain level in terms of heat and humidity. They will take a hydration break one time during each half to make sure that the players are looked after. hot, humid days like this are a dime a dozen in Florida, but they can be almost the most dangerous type of situation when it comes to playing out in the heat and humidity.
Yeah, for sure. It also becomes a little moment to the coach's advantage as well, where they can just start to touch on a couple of things. You know, it's obviously meant for the drink, but it's a chance to just get a couple of players here and, you know, get some information across. It's hard to do during the flow of the game.
23 minutes in, Jacksonville 0, Dade County 0. Sure, we'll start to see rolling subs enter the fray as the first half continues. How important is it as a coach to know that you can just consistently rotate players? Because when you watch, you know, pro games like the Premier League or you know, the Bundesliga, and they get 5 subs, and that's all they get. And it's such an advantage, I think, for college coaches to be able to kind of just roll line changes when they need to.
Yeah, it's a bit of both, really, because sometimes it's good to have that freshness in there, but on the flip side, it's nice to get that familiarity with the players you're playing alongside. And you find in the college game, when you start to change positions, you end up with a lot of different lineups throughout the game, and it finds it hard to kind of get that same rhythm going.
There's something to be said too about quality, right? Starters are starters for a reason, and you know, backups
exactly. And I think
might not be at that same level.
And the more consistent you are with them, and you know, as it goes through the season and similar changes, or you know, players are used to playing with all the different players on the team, it becomes a little easier. But tougher in these earlier games when new players are coming in and they're still learning how to play with each other.
And that's such a critical point, because when you looked at the Armada on the men's side last year, they struggled early. They pulled it together late, made a playoff run, got beat in the playoffs, but last 3 or 4 games of the season, they were playing fantastic soccer.
Yeah.
They just got used to each other, and they knew where they were going to be.
Yeah, I mean, we've got to give, you know, these coaches a chance to get their teams going, right? They're all coming from different backgrounds, and, you know, they're used to playing different styles and formations, and, you know, we've got to let Coach Goff and get his team together and, you know, start to get it the right way.
Speaking different languages, coming from different parts of the world.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a hodgepodge makeup of a summer team that you're putting together, and you're trying to get wins.
Yeah.
You obviously want to make the playoffs and do as well as you can for the kids. So, yeah, it's a challenge for these guys to put together some of these lineups. Dade County tries to play a through ball, rolls over the end line. It's going to be an Armada goal kick.
I think that's why last week, you know, 3-0 start for the Armada is the perfect start. You know, defensively keeping a clean sheet, getting a few goals on the board for the attacking players, and you know, it's until you can start to get your feet in the later part of the season, find your peak when you want to find it towards playoffs. You know, getting results in these early stages is really important.
There's Chivers. Played off of Griffiths. A ball still rolling in play, and finally out of play for an Armada throw-in. He Mace to take it for Jacksonville.
Even the ball looked hot and tired on that one.
Or was just waiting for it to roll out of play and seemed to be taking its time. Played forward for the Armada. Fogarty tries to play it long over the top for Gonzalez, just too far. And Gill out to collect for Dade County. Picked off there by the Armada, playing it long. Here's Gonzalez. She shoots! Save by Gill. Best chance of the half for Jacksonville. Looked like Gonzalez had a little bit of more time. Could have played around either side, but she elected to go with the first touch hit.
Again, getting in behind. She's been making those runs all game. Hard to catch up with, timing them really well, keeping on target. Looked like she just tried with the outside of her foot to lift it over Gill. Not a bad effort at all from Gonzalez.
People say, why didn't she play it to Duncan, Mia Duncan, who's come on for the Armada? And she was in an offside position. If she did play it out to the left, that play would have come back for offside. So Gonzalez, best chance of the half, can't convert as we start to see more and more subs enter the fray.
I think we'll see more of those from Gonzalez too. She keeps making those same runs, and the quality of the ball is similar to that one.
Ball over play. Here's Duncan with a through ball. Gill's going to come way off her line and clear it. Ball played back forward, and now out by Espinal. Headed forward by Fogarty, who battles in the center of the field and draws the foul. That'll be an Armada free kick. Chivers trying to use a little bit of that guile to potentially draw a card out of Dade County. Scooting that ball forward and forward and forward. There's Chivers playing it into the box. Played over the top. Shot! Save. McSwiggan. Looked like she was on sides. She kind of half-heartedly hit it, maybe thinking she was off.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit of surprise as well that it reached her. You know, it just looped over. I couldn't see who it looped over. It was Nyberg or Espinal. And kind of took her by surprise there, and maybe half a thought that the keeper was coming out behind her.
Here's Espinal. Plays it long. Looking for Rodriguez. It's going to be run down by Overstreet, who lets it roll out of play. That's an Armada throw. Let's take a look at that last attempt by McSwiggan. Ball bounces right over the top. Ref's flag stays down right at the keeper, Gill.
Yeah, a lot of the times on those ones, the keeper's rushing out to meet you. I think you have a little less time than sometimes you do.
Spinall clears it away. But Dade County can't keep it in play. Natalie Woodward couldn't keep it in play for Dade County. It's going to be an Armada throw-in. Fogarty over to take it. Long throw. Looks like she has McSwiggan. McSwiggan fouled from behind. Correction, that's a sub. Nope. Actually, it looks like McSwiggan. Nope. McSwiggan's out on top of the 18. Chivers over to take the corner. It is another Campione Law corner kick. Campione Law, real people helping real people. Corner into the center of the box, headed away. And now out by Dade County. Dangerous play for Dade County there. They're able to get away. There's Duncan for the Armada. Off the defender for Dade County. That was Kint. That's going to be another Campione Law corner kick. Campione Law, real people helping real people.
See a couple of subs coming on. Ones I've been able to track, but Andrea Fernandez from Flagler, Spanish native, very technical, savvy player. Bella Ferretti from JU coming on. Plays like she's 10 feet tall. Absolute bulldog.
Ball to the center of the box. Headed. Saved by Gill. And cleared out by Dade County. That's another Campione Law corner kick. Campione Law, real people helping real people. The Armada putting some pressure on now. That ball cleared off the line by Gill.
And the other sub looks like Olivia Candelino, number 15, on for the Armada as well.
Here's Chivers with the corner. Far post. Armada player goes up for it. Can't get there. Ball's going to roll out of play. That's going to be a Dade County goal kick. The field is kind of tilted a little bit towards this end as the first half continues.
Yeah, they've been very productive with their set pieces. They haven't had, chance after chance, but it seems like every corner they've had, they've managed to get something on the end of it and keep it alive and keep it back in the box and cause trouble. And sometimes it's not about, doing it on the first one, but it's about wearing them down and keep putting them under pressure. And right now the Armada are putting them under pressure with, free kicks into the box, corners into the box, through balls, throw-ins from Chivers. They're just trying to break them down over time.
Dade County elects to play out of the back. Espinal. Rodriguez. Griffiths. Back to Rodriguez with some space. Chased from behind by McSwiggan, but she gets it forward. It's Robinson. Crossed into the center. Trying to get on the end of it there. Number 10, Annalisa Cespedes, couldn't get there. Dangerous play there for the Armada as it was a good cross into the box.
Yeah, it started with a nice little bit of build-up down in the bottom right corner there. Little bounce pass from Geifers just to get them out of trouble. It was good press from the Armada, but very composed from Dade County, settling in, and a good little bit of build-up, and couldn't quite get on the end of it. Some good defending by Bella Ferretti there.
Shivers long over the top, trying to find Fernandez. Gill has to come out of her box and does. Plays it expertly. Out to the left and out of danger. Nice play by the keeper, Gill. Nice move there by Natalie Woodward. She plays it forward. Off an Armada player. That's going to be a Dade County throw-in. .34th minute. Score, Jacksonville 0, Dade County 0. Jacksonville the last 10 minutes have had a couple of good looks, only to kick it right at the keeper and bail Dade County out of danger. Here's McSwiggan. Plays it forward. Looks for Fogarty. Fogarty wins one tackle, wins two tackles. Plays it back for Ferretti. Now long over the top by Mace, headed down by Dade County. Dade County looks to play it up the field. Fanny has the ball blocked as they look for Rodriguez down that right side. Belicki will collect, play it back for Duttenhofer. Tried quite a bit tonight to play Rodriguez down that right side for Dade County.
Yeah, and they've had some really nice combinations down there too.
Ball chested by Espinal. Rodriguez. Griffiths back to Rodriguez. Into the center. That's Kint. Plays it out wide. That's Woodward. Woodward plays it into the box. Looking for Rodriguez, just a little bit too far. Goes out of play, and that will be a Armada goal kick. Another dangerous moment there as Rodriguez was running pretty free in the box. She could have gotten a foot to it. That would have been trouble.
Yes, another ball in the box for Dade County. There's a couple they've had now in the last couple of minutes, and just starting to get a foothold in the game. Have a little purple patch here. There's been some changes. It's, we're getting towards the end of the half now, so they're just starting to get a little bit of some momentum here.
Back onto the pitch for Jacksonville. Tate Trevette is back on for Logan Gonzalez. Hannah Lemieux checks in for the first time, as well as Ainsley Meyer for the Armada. Belicki plays it forward. Stolen by Dade County. They try to play quickly, only to fluff their lines, and here comes the Armada. Whistled by the referee. Late whistle. Thought she was going to let that go for a second.
Yeah, it did look like Candelino just got ahead of her and showed a really good bit of explosive speed there to get to the ball first, and just looked like she was just caught as she took her first touch. Exciting bit of play.
There's Chivers. Plays it into the box. Looking long over the top. Headed! Gill collects, but the referee has blown the whistle for offsides. Another one of those moments where Jacksonville is using their physical prowess. Bigger girls in the box getting heads to balls and causing dangerous situations.
Yeah, it's a simple game when you do things like that. Put the ball in the box where allow people to get on the end of it, especially when you've got some of the players that the Armada have that are strong in the air and physical and able to, compete in there.
Woodward tries to head it back in, but loses possession. Here comes Jacksonville, looking for Fernandez down the right wing. Nyberg's going to get there first and dribbles it out of play. Nice defense there by Fernandez to force her with the air.
A little bit different of a lineup out at the moment for the Armada. A few players that probably want to play more to feet than in behind than, say, your Logan Gonzalez that was on before, looking predominantly in behind. Andrea Fernandez, a player that likes the ball to her feet. Candelino. So they'll probably adjust a little bit here, which will be a good thing, and cause Dade County a few different problems.
Here's Faraday. Loses possession, cleared out by Salome Denuborg. Recent sub for Dade County. Ball played across too far. That ball's going to roll out of play. It's going to be a Dade County throw-in.
Unlucky there by Mace. He did really well to just drive through, taking the ball from centre back, driving between the two forwards. Just misread the pass a little bit, but good initial drive in to beat the first line of pressure there.
Here's Overstreet. Nice 1-2. Gets the ball back. Tries to play it over the top, looking for Trevette. Here comes Gill off her line. She's been busy tonight, collecting the ball for Dade County.
A couple of times, Gill looking for that quick goal kick, start the counter-attack.
Played over the top here. Here's Fernandez. No flag. Tries to cross it, gets it wrong and hits it out of play. That will be a Dade County goal kick. So that one was going to be difficult for her. She was just getting to it because it was about to hit the end line.
Yeah, just trying to keep it in play, and I think maybe just caught the other foot as she went to hit it.
Nyberg. Woodward. Is it back for the keeper, Gill. And then plays it up to midfield. Headed by Balicki. Played down to her feet. Plays it back. Mace looking over the top. As Candelino. Nice dribble there by the Armada. Plays it into the center. Cleared out by Espinal. Long hit by the Armada. Deflected out. And now forward for Dade County. Oh, Mace misplays it. Now she's one-on-one with Fawny. Fawny's going to wrap her up and foul her. Correction, they're going to call that on Mace. Fawny looked like she wrapped her hands around her and brought her to the ground. Let's take a look at that on replay.
Looked like a good recovery. Maybe just the right hand there of Mace. Had a bit of the shirt. It looked a bit of 6 of one, half a dozen the other. Thought Mace might recovered well there and just got to the ball first, but
she was beside herself that foul was called on her. By the video evidence, I think she's got a case.
Yeah, no comment.
She's got to call Campione law on that one. The free kick from about 40 yards out for Dade County. Dunhofer sets up the wall. Here's the take. It's Espinal. Plays it long and over the top. No harm there. Jacksonville will have a goal kick. 41st minute here at Southern Oak Stadium on the campus of Jacksonville University. Dade County 0, Jacksonville 0 as we approach halftime.
Yeah, Dunhofer hasn't had much to do in the terms of saves this half, but I think Espinal was just trying to test her, just to give her something to do, and just didn't quite get it right.
Dunhofer puts it back in play for the Armada. Jacksonville plays it long over the top, headed away by Espinal. Looking for Candelino. Ball now played back. Here's Faraday. Chivers. Chips it over the top. Looking for Trevette, who's going to get there. Crosses, nobody home. And that ball's going to go out of play and be a Dade County goal kick.
Yeah, just couldn't get her foot around it. Got to the byline really well there.
You can see with some of the balls that the two Welsh girls are playing, they got all kinds of old English on them, backspin, curve. I mean, you can tell that these girls have played the game at a pretty high level.
Yeah, I mean, Chivers' pass there, you could see the little backspin on it just to allow it to hold up. And I think there's a reason she's probably on free kicks and corners as well.
She also means business in the center of the field when she goes in on tackles. You know, she's not somebody who shies away from contact.
Yeah, she's made her presence felt tonight.
Ball played out by Dade County. Denuborg plays it forward for Dade County. Over the top. It's Carvajal. But Dunhofer's going to collect for Jacksonville. Pace is slowed down. Throw-ins are taking longer. Free kicks are taking longer. Keepers taking longer with the ball. That's just a product of the weather being as hot and muggy as it is.
Yeah, and we're getting into that key moment now. They say, you know, the first 5 minutes of a game, last 5 minutes, and then 5 minutes after you score, when you're at your most vulnerable. And so both teams will be looking to keep it tight in the last 5 minutes here and not make any mistakes.
Nice play by Overstreet there to step in. But you're going to see Dade County take it back away. Here's Fernandez for the Armada. Tries to play it wide. Step in there by Griffiths. Now taken away by the Armada. Stella Jones seeing her first action of the half. Nice step in there, but won by Rodriguez. It's Hannah Lemieux with the tackle attempt. Now here's a turnover. And here comes Jacksonville. Shooting from distance, high and over the top. It's Mia Duncan, that's Olivia Candelino. From distance, trying to surprise the keeper. As we take a look at the replay.
Bit of transition here, picked up the ball in the middle, just as Dade County dropping off. Thought she might be able to catch her off guard. I think she would have wanted to do a little bit better on that one, but you could see what she was trying. I think in the moment of transition, keeper was a little bit off her line and trying to test her.
Billicky wins the race to that one for Jacksonville. And Dunhofer clears it. Played forward. Meyer. Faherty gets it back for the Armada. Now picked up by Trevette. Ball cleared. And Mace will collect for the Armada. 45th minute here in Jacksonville. 0-0 our score. A well-played first half by both teams. Billicky long over the top. But for Candelino, can't find her. Now Griffiths tries to play it long and through. Intercepted by Jacksonville. Overstreet plays it forward. Now played out. Here's Meyer. Crosses. Headed forward by Trevette. And now headed out to Rodriguez by Dade County, who plays it out for an Armada throw-in. Armada hurrying. Meyer plays it forward. Candelino tries to cross. Cleared by Dade County. That ball's going to roll out of play. It's be an Armada throw-in. Pressing late in this first half. Try to get that first goal. Meyer. Good turn. Tries to cross. Shot! Right at Gill, who easily collects for Dade County. We're looking at 2 minutes of injury time added on to this first half.
Yeah, a little bit unlucky on that one. Did well to keep the ball down. It's an easy one to try and hit too hard and swing and miss or blaze over the bar. And did well to keep it down, keep it on target, and again, test Gill.
Played out wide for Carvajal. Plays it back for Woodward. Here's Nyberg. Again, plays it through. Intercepted by Mace, who lets it roll on to Duttenhofer, who easily collects for the Armada. Some weary legs out there in injury time. So I'm looking for that locker room to get some sustenance in there so that they can endure another 45 minutes of play in this hot, humid night in North Florida.
Good to see a few of the players that have come on as subs kind of provide a little bit of energy and spark into that. And you can see they're trying to make something happen. And
Cespedes tries to play it wide. Intercepted by the Armada. Meyer for Faherty. Back to Meyer. Tries to cross it. Chested down by Nyberg. Played out of play. That's going to be an Armada throw-in. Bad decision by Nyberg there. Meyer crosses. Looking far post for Fernandez. Gill comes out, gets a hand to it. Then gets a save off of Trevette. She's still out. That one off her backside and eventually cleared by Dade County. Gill traveling around that box, living dangerously.
Yeah, living dangerously, but getting the job done in the end. Wasn't caught half in between. She committed and came up strong with a couple of big saves there.
Foul there. Here's the replay of that last sequence. Gill gets her hand to it. Then gets both hands to it.
Very brave.
Trevette tries to cross it. That one goes off her backside. She's done a nice job of coming out and making plays tonight.
Yeah. I mean, she was very brave there, going down at the feet and, making the big block and then straight back up to go again.
So the foul was on the Armada Stella Jones, setting up a free kick just outside the box. Critical moments here late in the first half.
This is just what you want if you're the Armada, to wrap the half up, an opportunity to put the ball in the box.
Here's the free kick towards far post and over everyone, but collected by Jacksonville. That's Billicky. Plays it into the box, headed around, half clearance. Here's Trevette. Trevette shoots, blocked by Nyberg, and Dade County clears. Plays it up top, contested by Mace, who steps in and wins the ball. Stella Jones is going to continue with the play, tries to pass it in through the lines, taken by Gill, who lays down on that one, and that'll be the end of our first half. Fast, well played for the most part. You've got some adventuring behavior by Gill, keeping this a scoreless game. Most of the action tilted towards that one end of the field as the half went on. That's the end of the first half. The score, Jacksonville 0, Dade City 0. Highlights on tap when we return. This is Jacksonville Armada Soccer on the Action News Jax 24/7 network.
People helping people is at the core of what Alive Credit Union is all about, and it's been that way for over 70 years. From 1954 to 2024, the mission remains to inspire financial wellness and give you a financially fit lifestyle. Alive Credit Union and its employees are committed to not only serving their valued members, but also our community here in Northeast Florida. That commitment includes a partnership with the Action Sports Jax 24/7 team as the presenting sponsor of all Armada men's and women's broadcasts this summer. Action Sports Jax and Alive Credit Union, a partnership that just makes sense when it comes to covering Northeast Florida. Alive Credit Union's commitment to our community also involves serving the financial needs of our first responders through the recent merger partnership with City and Police Federal Credit Union. Join the community and become a member of Alive Credit Union today. Find out the many ways you can be inspired in financial wellness at alivecu.coop.
Imagine a brokerage platform that gives agents the flexibility to move between comp plans so that they can spend their entire career in one place while earning stock and recruiting other agents. And imagine the entire enterprise is created and backed by a proven industry innovator. Now imagine this platform already exists. Imagine you own this platform. Imagine how you can grow, how much revenue share you can earn. Just imagine.
This is Jacksonville University. It's not just a perfect place for sunny waterfront beauty shots. Although, here you choose the future you want. How? By defining it yourself. You customize your path and make it one of a kind. You want to build a future where you decide what impact you make? You want to create a life that's limited by nothing but your own ingenuity? You've come to the right place.
International soccer returns this summer. Don't miss your chance to see teams from the biggest league in the world in Jacksonville as they compete for their first trophy of the season, the Stateside Cup. Be there when Premier League clubs Wolves and West Ham take the pitch July 27th at Everbank Stadium, home of the Jaguars. With the series trophy on the line, competition will be fierce. Tickets on sale now for as low as $35. Buy your tickets today at statesidecup.com. International soccer returns this summer. Don't miss your chance to see teams from the biggest league in the world in Jacksonville as they compete for their first trophy of the season, the Stateside Cup. Be there when Premier League clubs Wolves and West Ham take the pitch July 27th at Everbank Stadium, home of the Jaguars. With the series trophy on the line, competition will be fierce. Tickets on sale now for as low as $35. Buy your tickets today at statesidecup.com.
Well, welcome back to beautiful Southern Oak Stadium on the campus of Jacksonville University here on the First Coast. An exciting first half as the score, Dade County 0, Jacksonville 0. take a look at some of the first half highlights. Now, both teams having options, going forward. Gill by far the busier of the two keepers, though.
Yeah, I mean, Jacksonville just putting the ball into dangerous areas consistently throughout the whole half. Whether it was, through balls to Gonzalez, over the top, whether it was a throw-in, you had the long throw option, corners. Just putting the ball, testing Dade County, getting into the right areas, and Armada just couldn't capitalize on some of those chances that they had in there.
But you continue to do that, and one of those will fall in the right place. As Gill has been tested multiple times and came up good on those. Right there, a shot right at her. Those opportunities tend to turn into very dangerous situations.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, right now Gill's done a great job at saving saves she should have saved. The Armada haven't quite put any on there yet that, have really tested her.
Dade County's defense has been good too. They've come to play, and they've been tough to break down. Gill, the last line of defense, yeah, but the girls in front of her are doing a very nice job.
Yeah, Nyberg and Espinal have done a great job, being very strong back there.
When we come back, we will look at other action in WPSL and the upcoming schedule for the Armada. This is the Alive Credit Union Halftime Show.
Ancla Dorada. The official bear of your Jacksonville Armada.
The Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network is streaming. I'm Stuart Weber, and I'm here to teach you a nice 3-step process on how you can watch all your favorite programming from the Brent and Austin Show every weekday 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. or the Cup Date with me. It's fantastic. We talk NASCAR. It's a great time. Wednesdays at 1 o'clock. All right, first step, easy. Download the Action News Jacks app. You probably already have it downloaded on your phone, so you might already have that one taken care of. Step 2, see that stack of pancakes up there? You click that stack of pancakes, and it's going to bring down step number 3, which is a full screen of all the different streams that you can click on, including the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 stream. You click that, the video's rocking and rolling on your mobile device, you're watching all the shows you want to, and you're having a good time. You can also do it on your smart TV with the Action News Jacks Now app. I do it on my Samsung TV at home. It's a great way to watch it on a nice, large screen for all the content. That's the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. Hope you can find it.
It's a new logo, new branding. With Bold City Heating and Air, it's an old school approach. One of the few locally owned and operated air conditioning businesses left in Jacksonville.
It's hot, Florida in the summer. You can't do much to avoid it, but you can keep cool with Bold City Heating and Air.
It's every customer counts kind of service, from when these trucks have pulled up to my home over the last couple of years and when they pull into your driveway as well. From communication to pricing to the actual service, everyone at Bold City Heating and Air cares about you. You know who's coming to your house. You know they will be well trained, and they will respect your home. Air conditioning convenience at BoldCityAC.com.
Stay cool while it gets hot. Bold City Heating and Air can help. Don't get caught sweating all summer. BoldCityAC.com, and they have financing to help. New systems starting at $110 a month and $50 off any repairs.
Stay safe, stay comfortable with Bold City Heating and Air at BoldCityAC.com. Homegrown in your hometown.
International soccer returns this summer. Don't miss Premier League clubs Wolves and West Ham and Jacksonville as they compete for their first trophy of the season, the Stateside Cup, July 27th at Everbank Stadium. Tickets as low as $35. Buy yours today at StatesideCup.com.
Welcome back to the First Coast. It's halftime, and the score here is Dade County 0, Jacksonville 0. Let's take a look at some of the other games that have been on tap this week in the WPSL. AGC football squared off with FC Prime earlier this week. Prime gets the victory 3-2. Good win for Prime coming off their 3-0 loss to Jacksonville last weekend. And then AGC football playing the West Florida Flames. West Florida Flames are up 2-0 at half. That game going on as we speak between those two clubs. Let's take a look at the home schedule coming up for Jacksonville. This is men's and women's teams. Okay, predominantly women's teams here at Florida Gulf Coast Dutch Lions, May 31st. At Cape Coral Cyclones, June 2nd, so 2 straight road games before they come home for 3. That's the West Florida Flames on June 8th, AGC Football on June 16th, and the Northport Fusion on June 25th. All of those games being played here at Southern Oak Stadium. All the home games being played here at Southern Oak Stadium. When you look at those 5 games, they're going to become pivotal for the Armada to get off to a good start, to square themselves in a position to where they can make the playoffs this season in their inaugural season.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, what stands out right away is after this game, the 2 road games. They obviously started on the road and then coming back here for their first ever home game. And then they're going to want to, obviously tonight's a really important game for them. They're going to want to leave the home tonight and, in a good place. And then 2 tough road games, which aren't easy. And then West Florida Flames will definitely be a tough matchup when they come back here.
When we return, it'll be the second half kickoff, only on Action Sports Jax 24/7 Network.
Guess who's back?
Get your tickets at JacksonvilleArmada.com.
This is Jacksonville University. It's not just a perfect place for sunny waterfront beauty shots. Although, here you choose the future you want. How? By defining it yourself. You customize your path and make it one of a kind. You want to build a future where you decide what impact you make? You want to create a life that's limited by nothing but your own ingenuity? You come to the right place.
People helping people is at the core of what Alive Credit Union is all about, and it's been that way for over 70 years. From 1954 to 2024, the mission remains to inspire financial wellness and give you a financially fit lifestyle. Alive Credit Union and its employees are committed to not only serving their valued members, but also our community here in Northeast Florida. That commitment includes a partnership with the Action Sports Jax 24/7 team as the presenting sponsor of all Armada men's and women's broadcasts this summer. Action Sports Jax and Alive Credit Union, a partnership that just makes sense when it comes to covering Northeast Florida. Alive Credit Union's commitment to our community also involves serving the financial needs of our first responders through the recent merger partnership with City and Police Federal Credit Union. Join the community and become a member of Alive Credit Union today. Find out the many ways you can be inspired in financial wellness at alivecu.coop.
When you think sports, you think Action Sports Jax, the official station of the Jaguars, on location for every game. But the most experienced team in town doesn't stop there. From high school football to the big events in the area, Action Sports Jax is always on. Now, we take that to a new level. Action Sports Jax 24/7 is around-the-clock coverage of the teams you love and the moments you can't miss. The best local sports in Jacksonville on Action Sports Jax 24/7. International soccer returns to Jacksonville this summer. Don't miss your chance to see teams from the biggest league in the world in Northeast Florida as they compete for their first trophy of the season, the Stateside Cup. Be there when Premier League clubs West Ham and Wolves take the pitch July 27th at Everbank Stadium, home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Tickets are on sale now for as low as $35 at statesidecup.com.
Welcome back to Jacksonville as we get set for the second half between the Jacksonville Armada and Dade County FC. Just ran an ad a minute ago that talks about this summer Jacksonville hosting 2 English Premier League teams, Wolverhampton Wanderers, Wolves as they're known to most, and West Ham United, famous team from London in England. I've already got my tickets. I've already bought my son and I tickets to go to that game. I'm super excited to be able to see Premier League teams playing in Jacksonville.
Yeah, it's going to be so good for the city and the community, and I mean, there's such a buzz around soccer in this city, So getting 2 Premier League teams over to show us what they can do is going to be great. I'm sure there's a lot of people excited for it.
To be able to get to them so close to home as well. I mean, I traveled to Charlotte when Chelsea came a couple years ago, was able to see them, and we really haven't had this opportunity here in Jacksonville, especially with everything that's going on, as you said, soccer related. You know, the rise of the Armada, the beginning of their women's team, you know, the new stadium downtown that they're going to break ground on relatively soon. I mean, there are big things happening in Jacksonville in the soccer world, and now we're able to host Premier League games too. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I think that's a sign of it, right? You know, the sign of the beginning. With all that stuff going on, it's teams are recognizing the soccer hub we have here, and you know, recognize it as a space they want to be in.
Your girls are part of it as well, with JU and UNF obviously being based here. It's amazing to see all the young kids coming now to UNF games or to JU games because of their passion for soccer, which is, again, taking hold throughout this community.
Yeah, we're excited for it. I mean, we did a little free clinic the other day and had 100 kids out at the field, and it was just so good to see the community and kids, you know, out there laughing and playing and enjoying the game, and it's just great to see.
You'll see my kid out here this summer, one of your guys' camps. That was his most favorite camp that he went to last year. He went to sleepaway camp. He went to football camp. But the only camp that he has truly asked to go back to is the soccer camp here at JU. Combined kind of men's and women's effort. They had about 100 kids out there last year.
Yeah.
And my kids had a blast. So
yeah,
can't wait till that happens for him again.
Yeah, we got 6 weeks of them, and we're going to do it again, men's and women's, and some of the players from both will be out there helping, and you know, it's just good. The campus is usually quiet at that time, so it's good to have some kids laughing and playing soccer and bringing some life to the campus.
And the camp is only so good due to the fact that the players who work it are great with kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Logan Gonzalez was telling a story earlier that last year she was forced to play goaltender for the JU women's team because they ran out of people who were healthy to play goalkeeper. And she did phenomenally for somebody who's like fourth-string goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And when my son worked with her last summer, she was working with him in net. And, you know, lo and behold, she would end up playing games in net when she kept telling everybody who'd ask her at the camp what her position was. She was striker.
Yeah.
You know, 5 games into the season, she plays the rest of the season as goalkeeper. What a tremendous young lady. My son played on her team at the camp and loved her.
Yeah.
Thought she was great.
Yeah, it's not easy to do what she did last season, stepping into goal, and you know, it shows selflessness as well to be able to do that and put the team first and make that move. And yeah, just good player, great person again.
This Armada broadcast on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network is presented by Live Credit Union, inspiring financial wellness. As we get ready for the second half kickoff, it's not just soccer on the Action Sports Jacks 27 network either. Catch the Brent and Austin show weekdays from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. However you're watching this one. For the Armada, we get word that the majority of their starting lineup will come back out to the field to begin the second half. Bella Faraday will stay on the pitch as she came on towards the end of the half. Looks like she will be the only Jacksonville substitute to remain on the pitch after halftime.
Yeah, she showed good energy when she came on in the first half. She was one of the ones I mentioned. When the game kind of got a little bit flat, she showed a little bit of spark, you know, coming off the bench and some energy and willingness to run and want the ball. And
that's who she is, right? I did JU games last year, and she was a spark plug. She's all over the place. 100% hustle all the time. Good speed.
Yeah.
Loves to get forward, but also isn't afraid to do the dirty work in the back.
Yeah, she's not going to shy out from a tackle, and you know, she's going to work as hard as she can every single game. And then she's got a bit of quality to her as well, which is really important.
Played forward by the Armada and cleared out by Nyberg for Dade County. Here comes Jacksonville. Trevette dispossessed by Robinson for Dade County. Played out wide. Looking for Rodriguez, cut out by Faraday. Ball rolls out of play for a Dade County throw-in.
Not too far.
Thrown forward by Picasso. Played back to her by Rodriguez. Picasso looks long. The Jacksonville defense responds. Played all the way back to the keeper, Duttenhofer, by Chivers. Duttenhofer plays it upfield. Perfect pass to McSwiggan. McSwiggan turns her defender, plays it down the line. Long run here As the keeper hesitates, that's Gill, hesitates to come out and grab it. Only has one play, and that's to play it out of play. It'll be an Armada throw-in.
A little bit of confusion there between Gill and Rodriguez, I think it was, or Picasso. And, just Ruggiano getting on the end of it, making them work. And I think Gill either thought it was going to run out or she thought her centre-back was going to clean it up. But good chasing from Ruggiano to make something of it.
There's Chivers. Long throw for Jacksonville. Chivers. The guile, the craftiness. Trying to get her to turn her head when she throws it in. Nice job. Throwing to the center. Gonzalez tries to get to it. Can't get to it. Faraday tries to bicycle kick it. She misses it. Ball's played out now, intercepted by Dade County. Played forward. Here's Dade County. Tries to cross it to the center. Shot off Mace for Jacksonville. Played out wide. Now back into the center. Here is Dade County. Still in possession. Nice tackle there by Chivers. Try to be played out. Dade County intercepts. Robinson plays it out wide. Woodward crosses towards the center. Trying to get to it is Cespedes and can't. The Armada try to clear it out. There's a foul on Dade County.
Yeah, that all led from the Armada's throwing up the opposite end there with Chivers throwing it in and Dade County being able to counter-attack. It's sometimes what happens when you throw bodies forward on a long throw that you're a little bit vulnerable to a counter-attack, and that allowed Dade County to get up into the Armada half there and put a little bit of pressure on.
All played long over the top. Looking for Gonzalez. Shielded up by Nyberg. Gonzalez plays it around the keeper. Tries to get to it, but it rolls over the end line. And that will be a Dade County goal kick. Nice effort there by Gonzalez trying to get onto the end of the pass to give her a shot on goal.
It's another great Chivers through ball. I mean, the weight of the pass, the backspin to allow it to just hold up, just gave Gonzalez a chance. She timed her run well, got the wrong side.
It's a 50-yard ball.
And then
in perfect position.
Yeah, and just Gonzalez just working to make something of it. Good defending at the end of the day.
Nyberg, once again, putting her body in between man and ball. Doing very well tonight.
That was a tricky one for her as well. Obviously with her being on a card. She had to time it well. Last defender.
Casio looks forward for Rodriguez, can't find her. There's Trevette looking long over the top for Gonzalez. Nyberg's going to beat her to it. Lets it roll over the end line for a Dade County goal kick.
Be interesting to see how the Dade County defense and goalkeeper deal with the crowd behind the goal this time. Making a bit of noise with the drum, could be a bit off-putting.
Fawny plays it forward. This is Woodward. Plays it back to Espinal. She likes to play long balls over the top. This time she tries to play it through, touched on. That ball's going to stay in play until it doesn't. That's going to be an Armada throw-in. Nice play by Overstreet. Kind of jog after that one as she knew it was going to go out of bounds. Here's Overstreet. Tries to play it out and can't. Kick back in by Dade County and now cleared. That's Chivers. Looking long. Ruggiano tries to head it forward. Casio plays it back to the keeper Gill, who clears it. Right to the foot of Robinson. Espinal. Challenged by McSwiggan, who dispossesses and now is fouled. That's going to be an Armada free kick. Nice work there by McSwiggan.
Great timing just to step out and press. She saw that she could make it and affect the play. Just steps in, wins the ball, and then draws the free kick really well. Very mature play.
McSwiggan is a Jacksonville girl, 18 games with UNF, 3 goals, 4 assists, second team All-A-Sun this year for McSwiggan. All played long and over the top, too far. Ball's going to go out of play for a Dade County goal kick as the rain starts to fall. I don't think anybody predicted this evening as it starts to drizzle here in Jacksonville.
I'm sure the players will be a little bit happy with some of that as a change up from the weather, from the hot weather we had in the first half.
I don't know how long you've lived here, but when that rain stops and that sun comes back out, it is awful. That is the worst time to want to play athletics of any kind outside in Florida. It is awful.
But they'll be hoping that happens in about 40 minutes. Probably.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't see the sun poking out anywhere. So it should cool things down a little bit for them. The game in the summer last year with the men where it was like 97 at kickoff. It rained for about 10 minutes in the first half, and then there wasn't a cloud in the sky for the rest of the game. Players, to a man, all came off and said that was the worst soccer game I've ever played. They were dead. 60th minute, everybody's walking. Like it was
wow, yeah.
It was brutal.
And it depends as well. Like we're lucky enough that we're playing on the all grass field, which takes a bit of temperature off.
I mean, I really felt for him sitting up in an air conditioned box, as I was calling that game. But you could just see it. I mean, all over the guys' faces, just rolling lines of subs in the last 20 minutes because people are just out of gas.
Yeah, and if you're playing that game on artificial turf as well, it puts off another extra bit of 10, 20 degrees of heat.
Yep. Here's the long throw by Chivers. Looking in the box, looking for a flick. Can't get it. Cleared out by Dade County. Ball's going to be headed out of play. Chivers gets it back quickly. Throws it long into the box. Looking for a hop. Gets it. Shot! Pass! Cleared by Dade County. Shot. Looked like the keeper got part of it. Came back to number 24 for Jacksonville. That's Meyer, who's checked in. She looked like she tried to cross it, and it was eventually cleared by Dade County. Espinal tries to clear it. Goes off of Gonzalez. Now headed out as far as Faraday. Ball headed further by Dade County.
Bit of mayhem going on at the moment.
Yep, and now the ball's finally settled down by Espinal. Plays it forward. Rodriguez tries to play. Espinal can't. McSwiggan from distance shoots wide. Gill had that one tracked all the way. That ball goes out for a Dade County goal kick. Yeah, moments of chaos there in the box.
Yeah,
long
just
bouncing throw.
Took a chance on it.
McSwiggan, great save by Gill. And on the line there is Picasso for Dade County to stop that pass from being completed and it being 1-0 Jacksonville.
Great positioning by Picasso there, just to recognize that the keeper had been beat. Drop in, get yourself on the line to swat away any danger. And McSwiggan there just, obviously great to just nick it past the keeper. And then I think it was an effort on goal. Ended up being a little bit more of a pass, which almost worked out for the better.
Casio plays it forward. Here's Rodriguez. Beats one. Now dribbles towards the center of the field. Almost loses it. Here's Robinson. Plays it out wide for Espinal. It's Dade County slowing it down a tad. Keeping possession. Plays out wide to Woodward. Cuts it in. Into the center to Robinson. Back to Espinal.
Looks like Winter has pushed a little higher up into midfield for this half.
Ball's long and over the top, looking for Rodriguez. Assistant referee had their flag up on the far side. It's going to be offsides. It's going to be a Jacksonville free kick. For Dade County, that's what they want. They want the ball more. They want to possess it more. Yes, they've tried to counter at times throughout this game, specifically from the back, from their keeper, who's tried a couple of quick counters. And Espinal trying to kick through some balls. But they got to take some of the sting out of this Jacksonville attack, who's tilted the field really from about the 25th minute on to where they're the ones getting the better chances.
Yeah, and I think it's kudos to Armada, who have done a really good job in their press.
There's Chivers long, headed forward. Nyberg gets it, poked through, shot saved Gill. Nyberg tries to clear it, and Woodward does. That's going to be a Jacksonville throw in. That's Fernandez, who just came on. She was calling for a penalty in the box. There was some bantering from the Jacksonville sideline as well, as Fernandez, grabbing her ankle, helped to her feet by Nyberg.
Yeah, she did really well to break into the box there. Just got the touch around.
Looked like Gill got her hand on it again, though.
Another great ball from Chivers. But this is Fernandez's game. Quality here, great effort, but a good stop from Gill.
Good feet by Gill again, coming out and saving the day for Dade County. Verity plays it forward. Taken by Dade County. Here's Rodriguez. Plays it out wide. Picasso. Plays it down the wing. Carvajal and Faraday. Faraday with the slide tackle, plays it out. That'll be a Dade County throw-in. Nice slide tackle by Faraday. All effort, all the time.
Yeah, she'll love that tackle. They're great for getting the crowd going and your team going.
Thrown back in by Picasso. Here's Rodriguez. Tried to play Picasso, but it rolls all the way through to Kent. Kent loses it. What you're going to see there is Trevette playing it forward. Gonzalez trying to make a play on it. The keeper, that's Gill, plays it out. And Dade County has it. Espinal plays it out wide to Woodward. Long and over the top. Duttenhofer collects for Jacksonville.
Great communication there by Duttenhofer just to relieve the pressure. You could see Mace was about to play it, and the call from Duttenhofer called her off. And I know Duttenhofer's done a lot of work the last couple of years with Coach Rule from JFC and the assistant goalkeeper coach for the men's and women's programs at JU, and he's done a great job working with her and also Pia Bozic as well.
That's a matchup to watch for the rest of this game. Faraday on that side of the field against Rodriguez. Both have been after each other in the last couple of minutes. Rodriguez trying to help her up. Faraday wanted nothing to do with it.
Yeah, she enjoys that part of the game, and all arms, all action, passion through and through.
This game getting more physical as the game continues. Rodriguez has been good tonight for Dade County. She's had some chances on that wing.
Yeah, and as a team, they've had a lot of great combinations, and you know, the Armada have done a great job with their press and their defensive organisation. You can tell what Coach Goff has really tried to instill in them early doors here, and they've made it difficult with their counter pressure and their organisation. Haven't really allowed Dade County to have too much, but when they have, they've worked hard for it.
Armada player there goes down right at the 18-yard line. No foul called. Dade County clears. Played over the top. Mace going to get there first for Jacksonville. Plays it back for Duttenhofer. Duttenhofer's got to play with her feet, and she does. She plays Faraday. Faraday looking over the top. Looking for Fernandez. Flag goes up. The assistant referee whistles, or puts his flag up, and the ref whistles offsides on Fernandez.
Yeah, good little passage of play there. Good ball out again by Duttenhofer. Good weight of pass. Just curved it around the corner there to Ferretti, and then a good ball down the line. Fernandez, good run, just the timing. Possibly could have ran a little bit along the line first before cutting. She had the space to make it. Just got a little over eager.
Nyberg puts it back into play, and Faraday knocks that ball down. Here's Rodriguez. Faraday in pursuit. Bumps her off it. Rodriguez loses possession. Here's Robinson. Picasso. Nyberg. Ball intercepted. Miscommunication there. But put out of play by Dade County. It'll be an Armada throw-in. Looked like both players didn't really know what the other one was going to do, and it allowed Dade County to get there first and clear it. Faraday. Mace into the center. Chivers. Headed by Gonzalez. Looking for McSwiggan, can't find her. Cleared out by Dade County. Headed back by Chivers. Gets it back. Plays it down and tries to play it through. Finds Gonzalez, who plays out wide nicely. Ball played in, cross. Gill gets her hands to it, collects it for Dade County. Maybe a shot, maybe a pass. Fernandez was making a run, but Gill gets to it first.
Yeah, she's quick off her line. Again, good bit of build-up play. Ball in from Chivers, and Gonzalez doing really good to hold the ball up and spring the attack out wide. Great bit of centre-forward play. Again, testing balls into the box. It just takes one moment. That's all they're looking for at the moment.
Espinal.
Dade County doing a good job of holding strong and starting with Gill and their two centre-backs.
Dade County plays it down the line. Nobody running. Collected by Woodward. Ball off of McSwiggan, out of play. That's going to be a Dade County throw-in.
You can just tell a little bit with, in the first half, we saw a lot of through balls with Chivers playing balls over the top and a lot of slip passes through. It seems as though Dade County have just dropped off a little bit this second half. So now those balls aren't quite getting over the top. They're dropping into feet more. So Gonzalez is having to check back in a bit more and get the ball to feet and hold it up.
As Griffiths loses control, cleared out by Chivers.
Sometimes something that happens just when you do it a little bit, the other team naturally drop.
Deftly taken down by Gonzalez, who plays McSwiggan. McSwiggan fouled by Espinal. Rough into her pocket. That will be a caution for Espinal.
And then that's going to be the benefit of it. So they're dropping off, and then that's allowing a lot more space in the attacking half to play and to move and to find areas of space to get the ball down and pass. And it's come from a bit of balance of going a bit more direct and getting in behind, and then now they've dropped, they're playing short a little bit more, so that balance is really important.
Espinal with the tackle there. Now both central defenders for Dade County have yellow cards. Nyberg received one earlier in the first half, and now Espinal, who's been good today as well, receives one in the 64th minute.
Yeah, they've both done a good job of, Nyberg's done well. She's been on a yellow card since, I think, 10th, 11th minute, and still putting some really important challenges.
Played forward by Chivers. Looking for McSwiggan, can't keep it in play. Ball rolls out for a Dade County goal kick.
Yeah, again, balance. They're used to putting the ball in the box. Dade County were expecting that. A little bit of a different ball down the line there, and almost worked out for them.
Trying to play out from the back, Dade County does. He's able to play it forward. Here's Rodriguez for Griffiths. Ball cleared out of play for a Dade County throw-in. You're watching the Jacksonville Armada on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network. I'm Mike Jenkins with Ryan Moon calling the action today from Jacksonville. Play there by Overstreet. Hard physical tackle, putting that ball out of play. Dade County throw. Overstreet there again. Ball's played through but intercepted. Chivers looking long, chested down. Casio to Gonzalez, who loses possession, but that falls to Rodriguez. And Bacasio tries to steal it. Now Fernandez has it back for Jacksonville. Tries to cross it, but only as far as Gill, who comes to collect.
Yeah, both Gonzalez and Fernandez, both players that want to make things happen. You can see Gonzalez cutting back onto to beat the defender to try and open up the shot, and Fernandez trying to do the same thing, and then as soon as it breaks down, trying to win the ball back and make something else happen.
Ball collected by Cespedes, give and go. Here's Cespedes into the box, cleared out. It's Billicky, the captain, making the last ditch clearance. Plays it forward, ball's going to roll all the way out to the wing. And they look forward for Gonzalez, can't find her. Looks like it's going to be a foul on the play as Espinal goes to the turf. Looks like it's going to be a Jacksonville free kick when play resumes.
There'll be a chance for Chivers again to put the ball in the box. Game's becoming a little bit stretched now. There's a lot of counter-attacks. Needs one of the teams to just get their foothold on the game, relax in possession. Maybe Gill got an issue here as well.
Cramping. You're going to see it as this game continues, hot and humid as it is. You got two players down with cramps. So they're both being stretched out. One of them, probably the most important player of the game for Dade County, and that's Gill. Keeps coming up with timely save after timely save.
Yeah, she'll definitely be a loss for them. She has to go off.
Substitution for the Armada. Off is Olivia Winter. On is Lizanne Fogarty. Substitution for Dade County as well.
Number 20, Bella Verity.
Try to get the number of that sub to you as soon as we get it up here in the box. Another sub for Jacksonville. Verity off. Number 24, Ainsley Meyer on for the Armada. Chivers, 35 yards out. See if she has a go. 0-0 score here in the 68th between Jacksonville and Dade County. It looked like she had a go. It just got it a little bit wrong, a little bit high, a little bit wide.
Yeah, again, just maybe looking to catch a keeper off guard. Maybe hoping that Gill was thinking a cross was coming. Just caught it a little too well, if you like.
Ball cleared out by Dade County under pressure in Armada throw-in. Fogarty over to take it for Jacksonville.
Give Chivers his arms a break, I think.
She's been busy tonight. Gonzalez gets to it first in the box. Meyer bumps Robinson. Can't get possession of the ball. As Rodriguez keeps it in for Dade County and finds Kent in the center of midfield. Kent tries to play it through. Mace is back for Jacksonville to intercept. Duttonoffer plays it into the center of midfield, has two Armada folks, goes through both of them. Now played out for Griffiths for Dade County, who can't get there. As Overstreet comes onto it for Jacksonville. Plays a little bit too far forward and is dispossessed by Griffiths. Rodriguez. Cespedes tries to play Rodriguez on. She is offside. The assistant referee had his flag up. Dangerous moment there for Jacksonville as Rodriguez didn't have anybody around her. Luckily for the Armada, she was offside.
Yeah, wide open at the back there, but saved by the flag. I think Duttonhofer actually made a really good save on it. Not sure if it would have gone in, but...
Played forward. Fogarty gets ahead to it as the ball pinballs around. Here's Jacksonville. Meyer. Ball cleared out by Dade County.
Great that by Meyer, just going at them, dribbling, driving, taking players on. It's, especially when you get to this stage of the game, you've got players on yellow cards, taking them on, getting into the box. It's you know, there's tired legs out there right now. Mistakes can happen, and looking for free kicks, penalties, or even to just go by them. And real direct, good play there by her.
Ball rolls out for a Dade County goal kick when play resumes as they hit the second hydration break of the contest, one in each half. When the weather is hot and humid, they take a few minutes in each half to allow the ladies to take water breaks. They do it for the men's side as well. Once that wet bulb hits heat and temperature and humidity plays a factor, and the safety precautions of this are what's really important. So glad they do this. You see people cramping up. You obviously know that it's an issue, and it's nice to see that they treat safety first.
Yeah, and like you said, it's that wet bulb temperature. Yep. Sometimes it doesn't feel that hot outside, but it's the humidity combination, and you can see a little bit of a breeze out there, but I can tell you it is hot out there.
It's one of the cool things about Southern Oak is it is surrounded by oak trees, and when the wind gets blowing and you see the oak trees swaying in the background, it's actually pretty neat to see if you're on the pitch. Kind of a quaint little setting for a soccer game. You know, sits 1,500, 2,000 people. Pack them in, probably get more than that on the fence lines. The boys game the other night for the Armada. Drew close to 2,000 people. It's a pretty cool place to play a soccer game.
Yeah, and like you said, you've got the railings the whole way around as well to pack it around and lean on those, and really does make the atmosphere good. Packs it in tight with those trees.
Section 904 giving Gill the business there behind the net. She's been good tonight. Saved Dade County on a number of occasions. Here's Griffiths. Throws it in. Rodriguez. Griffiths plays it forward. Bilicki is going to get to it for Jacksonville. Clear it out of bounds. It's going to be a Dade County throw-in. Probably had some time there to take that ball, and instead of playing it out of bounds, giving up an easy throw-in.
Yeah, maybe could have turned out and played Duttenhofer there, kept the ball, but not sure what was on her shoulder. And
Casio plays Rodriguez. Rodriguez can't get their ball, rolls out of play. Those two have been very good on that wing tonight for Dade County. Overlapping runs, quick 1-2s. They've been probably the most impressive players for Dade County this evening outside of their keeper, Gill.
Yeah, absolutely. They've had some great combinations. Looks like maybe
a weather delay, potentially. We'll get word to you guys as to the reason behind this stoppage, but what it looks like as of now is we may be heading into a weather delay. I don't know if you can see it on... Yeah, I don't know if you can see it on the television or not. It's starting to become really overcast, starting to become a little bit windy. This is the time of day in Florida, especially North Florida, where you tend to get some thunderstorms. So we'll check with our folks to see what the stoppage is, but it does look like it's a weather delay.
And that's your final score, a 0-0 draw between Dade County FC and the Jacksonville Armada women's under-23 side as weather ends it early at Southern Oak Stadium. Thank you so much for watching on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 Network.